I just realized that it said to use a cup, 1 cup of batter mix, not the whole box. Just about 170 degrees. So that was our first one. It's almost done, as you can tell. But when I fry it up, or if you even have like, you know, this is kind of how they would fry it up with fish tacos if you go to a restaurant. But this way, guys, it is so easy and so good. What's going on, visionaries? I hope you guys are having a great day today. So today is a little bit different. I'm gonna be here in the kitchen today and we're gonna be making fried fish. Personally, I don't like to eat fish, but until I found out how to make it fried with this good batter I'm gonna teach you guys how to make, I love making fish. So let's go. So the first thing you're gonna need is this McCormick beer batter. This is what I choose to fry my fish. You can get this at pretty much any Walmart, or, well, this is where I get it at Walmart. McCormick brand, pretty popular, and get the beer batter mix. Next, you're gonna need some fish. Now you can do this with many kinds of fish. Personally, this is one of the kind of not cheap, but easiest fish to get is frozen, boneless, skinless, ribless, skinless tilapia. But you can do this with, you can catch bluegills. I have not done it with striped bass. You can do it with bluegills, I've done it before. You can do this with catfish. I have done that before. It still tastes like catfish, but it's not that bad. But the easiest way to do it is with tilapia, which is a nice simple way for me. I don't have to skin it, it's boneless, skinless tilapia. You can use Budweiser is one I have used. But for this, I'm gonna use Corona. Like, no pun intended. So, besides this, let's see what we need from this batter. We're gonna need some water or some beer, so you don't have to have beer. Tilapia, well, your fish, and oil, so let's get that. So here's where I keep all my oils, but you can use pretty much, I don't know about olive, but we'll use like vegetable or canola oil. Okay, so I think I found the pan that I have been using for these previous times. Guys, at the end of the day, this really is a lot of oil. I just like to do it because I can cook more at the same time, but you could probably use pans like this, your normal pans, put a shallow amount. If you don't have that much fish, I just have a lot of fish, so I put a lot in it. You could probably use a shallow pan and cook it the same way. So I have it right here. Now I am going to heat it up to about 350 to 360 degrees and then keep that flame consistent, and then I'll show you how to make that. So let's that heat up. I'll put it on high for now. All right, so first we're gonna get some bowls. I'm gonna use this bowl right here. First step with this McCormick beer batter, mix the mix and beer in a medium bowl until smooth. We use 2/3 cup of beer. All right. Now mix. Oh my. I just realized that it said to use a cup, 1 cup of batter mix, not the whole box. Okay. How many cups are in this box? Well, you're gonna, first off, follow the directions, but I'm gonna keep adding some beer just until I get the desired texture. And of course, if you followed the directions, you would automatically get this texture. So after a while of stirring, it's a little thin, but it's not a bad texture because it's gonna end up looking something like this. So now, time to cut the filetes. And the oil is at just about 170 degrees. Now, this is all tilapia. Now, if you want longer strips, you can do longer strips, but personally, I'm just gonna make little nuggets. So you can pull out a fillet. Get a paper towel, because you can put them on there to sort of dry after. You can cut them into any size you really want, but this is like not a bad little size right here. fish is dry, your batter's mixed. I'm gonna wait for this to get to about 350, 60, maybe 60 degrees, and then level it off to maybe a medium heat. And then what you're basically just gonna do, of course I'll show you, but go in, dip it in, drip the excess off, and then just pop it right in. Now with frying, you can kind of tell with like the color that you want, but at least by the minimum time they'll be done is they will float to the top. But I like, after they float to the top, I can see how, what the color of the golden crispy on the outside is, and I'll just more base it off of that after it floats up to the top. So, tilapia. Inside, drip off the excess. This will be a little messy process. Drip it all off, and then, boom. Just like that. Eventually it'll start floating up. It's right there. And then you can take it out with something like this. And also put it on like a bowl or somewhere with like a paper towel. So let me get a little, typically I should put a little paper towel on this after I take it out, but you see it's floating right now, but then you just want to keep frying it until you get the color that you want. And I got this soda. So as you can see, there's still some left, and they're all floating right here. That was our first one. It's almost done, as you can tell. It's almost got the perfect color. It's a little darker on camera. It's not that dark, that golden crispy yet. But this is around the amount that I'll fry. I could add, a couple more. But then once these are all fried, I'll take them out and add more in. So I will see you guys once I'm done frying these. So while the food is still cooking, I'm gonna show you how to make a little sauce that I like. It's like a sriracha mayo sauce. Normally it's more popular on like seafood, like sushi, but here I'm making the poor man's way of making it. Get some sriracha. As much mayo as you pour out is basically how much you're gonna end up getting. So for example, I'm just gonna use just one little dab. And so with sriracha, if you don't like hot foods, you can put as much to, I like, for this amount, I would cover about the top of this, half with sriracha. So just like that. That's how much I'll add right now. So, and just mix it. And you end up with this sort of red mayonnaise, and you can just test it out to see if it's too spicy, add more mayo. If it's not enough spice, add some more sriracha. Alright guys, so here's the whole plate of fried tilapia. I'm not gonna eat all this by myself. Alright, so you moved up a little closer. So here we go. Now these are like an average size. Here's one. It's like a nice little ball. Some thinner pieces. So this is all fried tilapia. I like it a little bit more crispy. So we got the sauce. And I have done this video before, but with bluegill. But this is the first time trying it with tilapia. Oh, on video. I've had this before. A little bit of sauce. To be honest, guys, it's just so good without the sauce. They're just little nuggets, and then, like, personally, grilled fish, whatever type of fish you have. I mean, some fish is pretty good, but personally, I don't like to eat fish at all. But when I fry it up, or if you even have this is kind of how they would fry it up with fish tacos if you go to a restaurant. This way, guys, it is so easy and so good. Just some beer batter, simple to make, easy to fry up, not that hard. I would advise, watch out for flying oil when you're frying it. It's just so good, guys. Please, if you like fish, definitely try making your own fish. You can look up good fish to do it with. I do it with tilapia. That's the easiest for me. And go catch some big bluegills. Eventually, I'll try it with a striped bass. Put down a comment if I should try it with striped bass. But let's get to the outro real quick.